That's why I asked you, like, how was it meeting Zeytoven when you went over there? He had to be a laid-back dude at that time.
Super
Hell, he was
cool.
playing in the church then. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, even when times got super tense, you know, while we were working on Chicken Talk, there were some times that got tense with other people, not with him. And he was just like very cool and diffused it, you know, like very chill.
That's what God will do, see? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like he wasn't getting all up in the rah-rah. He's like, all right, y'all can go. Yeah,
That's
everybody,
right.
y'all can all go, you know?
He loved the music.
Yeah, right. That's all he's there for.
Had to be the man back when I started trapping. I never gave a fuck what they see.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.
You had met, what's the name during that time when he did the So Icy, Zeytoven?
Yeah, I met him the same time. And really how I met Gucci was so random because on the radio, you know, you gotta think, back then there wasn't all these type of social medias. Now you could just reach out to somebody. Back then, everybody was so scattered around. And
you had to know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody.
Right, and then you just listen to the radio.
That's right.
Right, that was like your main source. And so you listen to the radio, and I heard it was a remix called Black Tea. It's like the response to White Tea.
Come on,
And it was Gucci and like 17 other people on that song. It was a whole Never Again Records. And so I looked up in the phone book. Back you used to get a phone book. People don't even know now. You get a phone book.
Phone books.
Opened up the phone book, Never Again Records, called it. Gucci answers the phone. Out of all the 17 people, him being the hustler, he answered the phone. He's like, yeah, come up here. I came up there. He immediately took me from that studio to Zeytoven's house, to his basement. He didn't mess with Never Again for 2 more seconds, you know. He's like, we're going over to Zay, my producer's house. And so I go over there. I never heard of Zay. And he plays me So Icy. And I was like, wow. And kind of like you're saying, just a natural reaction. I was like, what? You know, because Lil Will's my favorite singer, like from the Danger Family, Looking for Nikki and all that stuff. And he auto-tuned him. I was like, you auto-tuned Lil Will? And this is before auto-tune was even like a trend.
Right.
This was like maybe right around T-Pain started doing it. And so to hear Lil Will auto-tuned on that, I was like, this is terrible. That was just my thought, you know. But I was like, I liked him and I thought he was funny again, just like Dro. And so I was like, let's do a tape. And so he wasn't interested, and he didn't hit me up till like a year later, till after ICEY blow up, and then it kind of like ran its course, and he was kind of in the kind of like in the public light in Atlanta, kind of looking at like people were looking at him like a one-hit wonder almost. Like he came, he had a hit, but we don't really know what else you got. He put out a couple other songs that didn't do good.
How was Zeytoven though? Like when you went to the house?
Always cool, always cool.
And
he was developing his sound
same
too.
As he is today.
Same guy. He's never changed, and he's always just kind of like been evolving that sound that he's been working on. Because like even the beats from that first year, a lot of stuff after that sounded pretty much like that, but just like he figured out what it was, you know. But he's always been super cool.
Everybody I meet that know him, I always try to get him to. He'll hit me back in the DM, but he don't like, you know. I guess you know
he don't be doing interviews.
He do it with Country Wayne, which we got Mike blessed. It's certain what people he doing it with. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna get him. He ain't gonna be gone long. Now, he'll be on home. But he definitely one that I really I know he's a culture, and I know he's a real deal, and he's spiritual. So I like the connection. I know how that sauce go, you know, with him. So that's why I asked you, like, how was it meeting Zeytoven when you went over there? He had to be a laid back dude at that time. Hell, he was playing in the church then. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, even when times got super tense, you know, while we were working on Chicken Talk, there were some times that got tense with other people, not with him. And he was just like very cool and diffused it, you know, like very chill.
That's
you know?
what God will do, see? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like he wasn't getting all up in the rah-rah. He's like, all right, y'all can go. Yeah,
that's
everybody, y'all can all go, you know?
He loved the music.
Yeah, right. That's all he's there for.
Had to be the man back when I started trapping. I never gave a fuck what they see.
Man, and you the same way. I can just imagine.
Yeah.
And that's the good part of having people there to balance out the situation. Lives are being saved in the midst of that. You don't even realize it's just how people be like, they'll say, certain young people come on our show, they be like, you got to tell them something. Well, you don't never say this. You got to, in the comments, I see them say this, but just to be in the presence, to be in the presence of one that's been married for 20 years, don't drink, don't smoke, says a lot, and could be helping to save people from going into situations just because of the presence.
Oh, yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah. No,
the
absolutely. Presence
is so important, and I think people, it happens so seamlessly that you don't even realize it's happening.
Yeah.
Am I right?
No, 1,000%. No, you are, man. You know, I've diffused many situations.
Exactly,
you know?
just by the presence.
Just by the presence and the presence of mind as well.
That's it.
You know, my dad used to always tell me, if you feel like some shit's gonna go down, get the fuck out of there.
What? Your dad right?
You know, so I feel like that. Anytime I feel like, I just go. You know what I'm saying? I just go, I move on. You know what I'm saying? Or I just,
Next day you hear about it, man. 2 cars hit this and 2 guns went off with a bomb. I was at the house.
Right. I felt like something was about to happen. So I got back 30 minutes before all that.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.